What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the third series review of the second round. Here, last night, we had Colorado beat St. Louis in a pretty heartbreaking fashion for St. Louis fans. Darren Helms scores the game winner with, I believe it was 4.9 seconds left on the clock. Absolute gut-wrenching way to go, especially when that game looked like it was going to overtime. But in the end, Colorado wins in 6, as I had predicted when I did my re-predictions for the second round after Minnesota got knocked out. So I won't count that as a bonus point for me. Not that it matters, but anyway, moving on. So Colorado wins in 6 over St. Louis. They advance to play the Edmonton Oilers in the Western Conference Final. They go to the conference final for the first time since 2002, where they lost to the Detroit Red Wings in 7 in a fantastic series that was between Hasek and Waugh. And then the Oilers they advanced to the conference final for the first time since 2006, where they lost, I mentioned in the last review, against the Hurricanes in 7 in the Stanley Cup final. So it's been a while for both of these teams. We're getting McKinnon versus McDavid. Yes, please. This is going to be a fantastic series. McKinnon versus McDavid, Kadri versus Draisaitl, and it's going to be. I think it's going to be a fantastic series to watch. Just offensive game all around. It's going to be a lot of goals, I think, and I think it's going to be a really exciting series to watch. So going back to the series. Game 1, Colorado wins 3-2 in overtime. Josh Manson gets the OT winner in that game. A bit of an unsung hero, but he made his presence known throughout the series. He's known as a big body who can move people. He also has some offensive prowess to him, as he showed in the series. Then Game 2, St. Louis bounces back with a 4-1 victory of their own. They shut down basically everyone. Game 3, Colorado wins 5-2, but the series starts to shift. In Game 2, was it Game 2? Yes, it was Game 4. Never mind. Well, in Game 3, Rosen and Kadri both go into Binnington. Binnington's hurt, out for the rest of the series. Kadri is getting death threats and other threats that the police need to be called. And then after the post-game, Binnington throws a water bottle at him from behind the curtain. So tensions are running high going into Game 4 as this series just picks it up another notch. Then in Game 4, Kadri comes out, has a hat trick in a 4-point night as Colorado wins 6-3, and they gain back home ice advantages. They win both games in St. Louis. So St. Louis does not win at home in this series. Very interesting, as their building, as coming from a Blackhawks fan, is a very intimidating place. Then Game 5, St. Louis comes back from a 3-0 down to make it 3-3. Nathan McKinnon gets the hat trick in a fantastic goal with about 2.5 minutes remaining. Then St. Louis pulls Husso. They get the empty netter, not the empty netter. They score with an extra attacker, and they force overtime, where Tyler Bozak is the OT winner in that one. And St. Louis survives and forces Game 6. And in Game 6, Darren Helm, as I said, scores with 4.9 seconds left. Colorado wins 3-2. And they move on to the conference final. So the goals in the series, they're pretty close. It's 22-17. This series was pretty close, as many of us expected. Most of us expected it to go 7 games, and we didn't disappoint. Bit of overtime in there to add some excitement, so that's always fun. Now for the point scorers for Colorado, I'm actually surprised how low some of these totals were, judging by how some of these teams played some of these players played during the playoffs. McKinnon 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. Kadri 4 goals, 3 assists, 7 points. Rantanen, 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 points. A lot of people are complaining that Rantanen isn't doing enough. He's used to scoring goals. Although he isn't scoring goals, he's helping set up goals. Those 5 assists show his playmaking ability, and I think that's just as good as a goal as it helps create a goal. So 1 goal, 5 assists, 6 points. Landeskog, 3 goals, 2 assists, 5 points. Manson, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. Nichushkin, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. I'll give credit to St. Louis. They were able to shut down Makar and Taze. Eric Johnson had almost the same amount of points as Makar, and had the same amount of points as Taze. So St. Louis was doing a great job of shutting down their D-men. Girard obviously gets hurt. I think it was game 3. I think it's Game 3 that Girard gets hurt, and that's unfortunate. Who knows if who's not likely. Judging by the injury, it's going to be wonders if he plays during the rest of the playoffs. That's doubtful, but we'll see. Going over to the St. Louis side, we have Buchnevich leading the way. 1 goal, 6 assists, 7 points. Kyrou, 4 goals, 1 assist, 5 points. Shen, 0 goals, 5 assists, 5 points. Falk, 1 goal, 3 assists, 4 points. Ryan O'Reilly, 2 goals, 2 assists, 4 points. Nick Leddy, 0 goals, 4 assists, 4 points. And David Perron, 4 goals, no assists, 4 points. Perron's game kind of got away from him after Game 3. In Game 4, he just kept taking runs at Kadri, and it got him off his game. That's the only way to put it. This is basically the line where Perron was good, and then this was the line that Perron wasn't good. Because when Perron's clicking, St. Louis maybe forces a Game 7, but the 4 goals in the series, all those goals came in 2 games. He scored 2 goals, I believe it was in Game 1 and in Game 3. I don't actually remember. It might have been, I don't remember. But, so yeah. Tell me down below what you thought of the series. It was very, I thought, for a St. Louis team that's built more on like hitting and defense, I thought they were playing, although they're a slow team, they played at a pretty fast pace. And I gotta give credit where credit's due. They were able to shut down Colorado's top D-men, but it wasn't enough as Colorado takes the series in 6 and move on to play Edmonton. So now we have one more series review to do, which will be the Rangers in Carolina. They play Game 6 tonight. If Rangers win at home, they go back to Carolina to play Game 7. Carolina hasn't won on the road yet, but they haven't lost at home, so they're in a good position. But if they lose that Game 6, there's going to be questions, and I feel like questions will be answered going into Game 7, obviously. But that's all I have for you guys in this one. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.